Vincent, good afternoon. Hello.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you?
Yes. Look, I'd like to say well, and look, I'm sorry for the noise in the background. I've had another checkout, and I've had an Airbnb finally. So there's some the dishwasher's going because thank you. Thank God.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. That's a good sign that business is picking up.
Yes.
I got the chart that you sent through, very detailed, and I can't make heads or tails of it, but I did. It does look like sort of like a seismic chart, the way the graph goes up and down very violently. But thank you for that. I'll keep looking at that and pondering what it means. But it did get me thinking about something else. And I wanted to sort of ask you about it before we got into the session.
Yes.
Well, so the chart sort of looks like, there's up periods and down periods in my therapy, in my, mood with me. And thinking about like what happened last week where you offered me that free session, free credit, I thought looking at the chart, whether for future consults and sessions, whether I could kind of buy them in advance at a lower rate based on the charts that you send through. And that way, when my chart goes up and I'm more anxious, I could maybe sell off those credits back to you as a profit. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a weird sort of idea, but I just thought we could trade in future therapy. And by doing that, it sort of gives incentive, but we're also sort of like reading what happens in the future on the chart and sort of monetizing that, even though everything's free at this point in time.
Yes.
Do you like that idea?
So you're proposing a kind of like an emotional arbitrage.
Yes, I am. The only problem with it is that I think it has a lot of insider trading.
Let's just sit on that for a second before we move on. I'd just like to come back to
Sure.
one thing you said, which was
Yes.
which was the only problem.
Yes.
And I'd like to point out a few other problems.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
I'll start with one problem. One other problem, which is that the chart that you were reading,
Yes.
which I sent you, is not a chart of your therapy. It's actually the chart that I sent you. Yeah, it's actually it's actually
What's it?
Yeah.
What's it a chart of?
Well, so we spoke a few sessions ago. We spoke about the
wants.
Yes, the special wants, exactly, and that was the thing that, because remember you did the first survey and the second survey,
Yes.
and that was the chart, and you asked for, and that was the chart.
Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a chart of my special wants, not a chart of my therapy journey.
Well, it's not a chart of your special wants. It's a chart of your it's your tendencies towards special wants. Your actual special wants is something we need to obviously explore, because you asked, and I've gone over my notes, and you I remember you saying, like, what do I want, and that's obviously something we need to discuss.
Yes. Is this to do with being a gifted adult as well?
Well, that's that's obviously something we all aspire to, but we can come back to that.
Okay. Okay. I'm really sorry to bring that up, and I just thought it was a good idea, and I like futures trading. I don't understand it, but I get it.
Not at all. And look, I've always thought that the future is something we should all look forward to.
Yes.
It's not to. No. I think it's terrific. I think what you proposed is something we definitely should come back to.
Yes, okay. Well, I think maybe once you've graduated, it'd be a great way to start the program. Okay, all right, well...
But now, but listen, but just to, in the time we have left...
Oh, God.
Should we... I assume no harm or self-harm.
No.
You're seated and
yes.
and
yes, I got the new photo.
You got the new photo.
Terrific. I like it. I blew it up.
Yes.
I don't know. Look, to tell you the truth, I think the image of you sitting on the horse is pompous. But I'll go with it.
How did I don't well look, thank you. Yes.
And because it's sort of like it. The last photo reminded my partner of Stalin. This one, you topless on a horse, reminds her of Putin.
So can I ask, how did you manage to mount me?
It was very hard against the wall.
Well done, you. Well, and your partner is okay with seeing me mounted.
She is on a horse, topless, in the countryside. I mean, is that a Shetland pony you're on?
Look, I haven't seen them, but look, and I trust that that's okay. But in the very short time we have left, I trust all is okay.
Yes, all is good. Yes,
all is good.
I'm still striking.
Still striking. Yes,
still on strike. Anxiety levels are
good,
sort of stabilised.
And the renovations are
paused. They're paused.
I was going to say, I think it's probably best that you do that while everything else settles down.
Yes.
with all that and your health with the chicken soup, with the Italian Jewish penicillin stuff, paracetamol.
Yes. I've been busy this week because I did sort of work through that business proposal. I also sort of did a research into Jung. And I thought Jung was sort of quite... some of his ideas were quite close to Kunt.
Oh. Yeah, well, they were... Well, they look... we will have to stop there, and because our time is up. You're in the ballpark, but we will have to. And look, this is not a tutorial. We're not here to discuss theory. You're not far off the mark, and maybe we can take this offline. It's very interesting, and there are definitely things that I've been studying which resonate, but I'm afraid our time is up, and yes, we will have to.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Michael.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Take care.